little bit, so I thought I would come on. I'm gonna put a little bit of makeup on today, not a lot, um, just a little bit to like get out of the house and stuff. I have to pick my son up from school here in a minute, and I thought that I could jump on and chit chat with you guys, and we could do that my makeup together. And we could talk about hypocrisy. My favorite thing to talk about. So, if you guys don't mind, please share this video out. Invite your friends. Share the video, like the video, invite your friends. Share the video, like the video, invite your friends. And oh, it's a little too high, Nicole. Share the video, like the video, invite your friends. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be fine. I guess I'm gonna have to look down at y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, so I ordered this tripod thing off TikTok shop. So we'll see how that ends up, how it turns out. I've seen a couple of reviews on it and it looked really good. So, okay. Like I said, I just want to put on a little, not too much. So I saw a video, posted a video, and it's the video where Jessica is basically talking to everybody and telling everybody how she's not a part of the recovery community and how it's nobody's job to hold other people accountable. It's our job to hold ourselves accountable. And it is our job to hold ourselves accountable, but when you're unwilling to do it, to hold yourself accountable, other people will hold you accountable, whether you like it or not. When you put yourself out on social media and you get caught lying, people are going to call you out on that. And, what I find so disgusting about her videos is that she was a part of the recovery community when it benefited her. She was a part of the recovery community when she was hawking Groups Recover to you guys and getting paid $2,000 a month to hawk it to you guys. So she's a part of the recovery community then. She was a part of the recovery community when coming online and outing Mindy's relapse to everybody was a part of her thing. She was a part of the recovery community then. She was a part of the recovery community when she was making videos about her addiction recovery and monetizing those videos. Sure was. It's just so crazy. It's so, honestly, it's really, it's very nice to see just karma swinging right around and knocking her on her ass and watching her get fed a big old spoonful of it. Because, whenever it served you, you were a part of the recovery community. And now that it no longer serves you, want to be a part of it. And I'm sure we'll be hearing about the prison community soon, since she's getting drugged to filth by the prison community. I'm not a part of that community anymore. It's like literally like watching a little kid. What also is so sad and disappointing to watch is, like, I saw she had put out a video of like Radiant Brit's old videos from 8 months ago, and she put it out like yesterday, and I'm like, what is that? Why is she putting out videos with Radiant Brit talking in them when Radiant Brit hasn't said 2 words about this girl in months? Radiant Brit actually came on her channel and said, I'm not going to cover this anymore, And so the reason why I believe she did that, it was to take the focus off of Pino and all the prison YouTubers who are making videos about her. She's like, this is how Jessica is. Like I told you guys the other day, she will slap you in your face, hide her hand, and say, look over there, like a little kid. And that's exactly what she's doing now. Look over there, don't look over here. Don't look over here. People are calling me out over here, so look over there. And she's still on this abuse shit. that nobody has, like, everybody has said, that they believed that her and Reese were both, abusing each other. And, everybody has said that. I don't think I've seen one person's video where they didn't say that. Didn't say that they believed that their relationship was toxic, you know? And so it's just like she has selective hearing on purpose, She has selective hearing on purpose. It's just like, come on now, girl. Like, but that video that Mindy put up was a great video because it just literally shows her. It shows exactly what she's about. And what she's about is using the communities that she has been a part of to benefit her. And when they don't benefit her anymore, she bounces. You know? She forgets that that's like where her whole platform was built, was the recovery community. And so I don't think she realizes how big of a slap in the face to the people who are in recovery who supported her, because a lot of them supported her because she was in recovery, and they would still support her if she was honest, but she refuses to be honest. I also saw some messages. I don't know who they were messaging back and forth with her. Maybe it was a comment section. And she is still going on and on about some porn. Nobody has any news, girl. You're such a liar. And she said something in a comment section to somebody about the police. So you mean to tell me that you're like basically making false police reports and telling them that people are selling porn of you when nobody has that? Like, you would have to be making false reports. Like, that is so messed up, dude. She just needs to eat crow and take responsibility for what the fuck happened between her and Mindy and make amends and keep it moving, Or just stop talking about it. Like, you talking about it all the time and continuously bringing it up, right, is what keeps it going. Her video yesterday doing her makeup was legit so weird, acting like she doesn't know her life is crumbling all around her, and she's on here like, my girls need a fresh start. When she said in that video, she was like, Jubilee wants to film with me again. I was like, why would they want to film with you again? So that way you can lie to them some more about your prison time? Wouldn't that be hilarious if they wanted to film with her again and then they got her on the channel and confronted her about her lying about her prison time? Because that's the channel she went on and said she did 5 years. Please, you guys, tell me, for those of you guys that have gotten charges when you were a juvenile, did you count that as your prison time served? Your juvenile minor offenses? Please tell me, because I don't know anybody that configures their prison time served as an adult with their minor time that they got PINS probation. So if she served 357 days in ADC, because I told you guys about ADC, I told y'all that you don't serve the whole year. You serve, I think, 2 or 3 months on a year, on each year, okay? So Jessica served 357 days in Arkansas Department of Corrections. It's literally there in black and white on her paperwork, okay? So that would have to mean that she served 4 years as a minor in prison? Yeah, it didn't happen because you were on PINS probation. pins probation. Like, oh, it's so crazy. It's just like the amount of lying that has to go into this girl. Like, you got caught shit lying on your story, girl. Just fucking eat shit and fucking admit it. You got caught. You got caught. And you know what, you guys? We have been like researching all these different places where she's gotten interviews at. And most of these places you can pay to have a slot and have them feature you. You can pay them to have them feature you. Okay? So I just want you guys to really understand that. Behind the scenes, I've never paid to be on anybody's channel. But a lot of these really big publications that have millions and millions of followers, you can pay to be on their pages, like Vice and shit like that. TED Talk, places like that. So yeah. It's just crazy. It's crazy to watch. And like I said, imagine if she just like came online and like admitted that she fucked up and apologized to Mindy. What if she had publicly apologized to Mindy? You know, said, listen, I can't do this anymore. This has all just gotten way out of control. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I want to move on with my life. And I'm sorry. I fucked up. Just imagine, you know, how much better that would be, you know? But that will never happen. Like I said, it's like such an ego thing. It's just really sad to see, you know, because so many people looked up to her. And so many people in the recovery community looked up to her and thought so highly of her. And this is a huge example to anybody out there who puts people up on a pedestal. Don't do it. Don't do it. Most of these people online are lying to you about their lives. Okay? Most of these people. Remember what your parents told you when you were first getting on the internet? They told you, be careful, because what? Because people can be whoever they want to be on the internet. Remember that. And that literally rings true, dude. It rings true today. People can be whoever they want to be on the internet. So don't just go in trusting people. I'm telling you about me. Don't just trust me. Don't just take my word for it. Okay? I have been so honest with my audience. Like, I was talking to my friend Ashley today about this, actually. You know, I was talking about how we live in an apartment and how we wanted to buy a house, but the interest rates were high. That me and my husband, you know, decided against it because we don't want a 7.25% interest rate. That's not good. We want a 3% interest rate. Okay? And like at the moment with the housing market the way it's been, we weren't able to get that. So we would rather wait and rent an apartment, you know, while we can and just chill, you know? So yeah. It's just crazy to me that people want to be famous so bad and they want to be in control so bad and they want to be popular so bad that they're willing to like lie online about their whole life. It's really crazy. To me, that's really weird. But yeah, I want you guys to go over to Mindy's channel. It's called From Prada to Prison. She uploaded a video today. And like I said, it was a great video, dude. It was a great video. It literally takes Mrs. Kent's own words. Okay, her own words of her saying how she's ride or die with the recovery community, and if you mess with them, you mess with her. The moment the recovery community started knowing you were full of bullshit, the moment and the recovery community started saying, hey, you're full of bullshit, is the minute you decided you want to be a part of the recovery community no more. Because they were calling you out just like a little kid, like I said, just like a little kid. I don't want to be your friend no more. Why? Because people weren't co-signing your bullshit anymore. That's why. Because people weren't co-signing your bullshit anymore. You know, like, you can't expect people to just your lies all the time forever. It's to me, dude. Yeah, that was a great video. I agree. It's just crazy to me. It's like, you were sure a part of the recovery community when you were making all those videos on your way to the top. But like I was telling Mindy, she uses people. She uses people as a stepping stone to push off of. And then when she's done with them, that's it. You know, that's it. I was actually looking at this one girl who like is always going hard for Jessica and like making videos, sticking up for her. And I'm like, why hasn't Jessica put her on her YouTube channel yet? Why haven't you featured O Bathrobe on your YouTube channel yet? If that's your bestie and all that. The way you used to do with CR. That's why. That's why. Because from the outside looking in, yeah, we all know the deal. You're just using her as your get girl. You know, you're just using her as your get girl. Well, baby, you're here, Tammy. So what does that say about you, ho? You're here. You're here. So yeah, if you come in here and you say some shit, just remember, you're here. So what's that say about you? You can't use a whole community to benefit yourself and get to a point, right? And then whenever that community calls you out because you're being toxic and you're lying, then you say, oh, I don't want to be a part of that community anymore. Yeah, because you're getting called out because you've been exposed as a liar. I know, right, Chris? It's like, you're here too, Tammy. Remember that, baby. Remember that. So people will comment that stuff and I'm like, but you're here, baby. Like, what the fuck? How many videos have I posted today that have been all about recovery? I think 3 videos about Suboxone I posted. Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't care. I can talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. So, yeah, it doesn't benefit you anymore to be a part of it because people are, look how pretty that is. People are calling you out because you're full of shit. And so now it's like, I don't want to be a part of that community because they all know I'm full of shit. I don't want to be a part of that community because I lied and I got caught in a lie. You know? Like, you would think she would learn too. Like, who writes down in an email to their man in prison that they have used substances? Like, why would you write that in writing, girl? Why would you put that in writing? Like, to me, it's just like, I cannot believe it. Every time I see something like this come up, I'm like, she certainly can't get any dumber, right? No, she can. She can. You know, pause those videos that Mindy posted today, you guys, of her talking about being a thug, about being a whole gangster. What the fuck? Lord help us all. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny at this point because, like, more and more people are coming, to the realization that you lied. And people who want to be willfully ignorant, who are just like not even trying to see the truth, that's on them, okay? But that's not what we're trying to be like. We don't want to be willfully ignorant, you know? Saying, I kicked Mindy out because she used when you were literally using with her. Like, God, man. Like that's just like so despicable to me. Like you were literally doing it with her. Oh my gosh, it's all there in the text messages. It's all there in black and white. Black and white, plain as day. Everybody to see it. And just think about this, you guys. It never would have been exposed if little Miss Goody Two Shoe hadn't come on trying to hurt somebody, trying to get people not to buy from Mindy's small business. There's one thing I'll tell y'all about Mindy is that she does not like hurting people, okay? She does not like hurting people. She does not like that, right? Only if somebody's hurting her, And yeah, she won't do that to somebody just for no reason. It has to be something that they've done to her, So, anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. I just wanted to come on here and do this quick little, let's put a little highlighter on though, because my cheeks look kind of plain. And just remember this, okay? You can't use a whole community of people for years and years while they're feeding and gassing you up and positively lifting you up. But then when you get found out to be lying to that community and they respond because they're hurt because you lied about your whole story and people are figuring it out, now you can't flip the switch and say, oh, well, I'm not a part of that community. Because you got caught lying to that community. The very community who built you up, the very community who put you on the map, the very community who basically built your 1,000,000 followers. Okay? The same community who put money in your pocket because they were all joining Groups Recover because you recommended it. That same community is the community that built you. You can't come back and say, well, I don't want to be a part of that because that community knows and has been hurt by you. Instead, do the right thing and apologize to the community that actually literally built you to where you are today. But I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.